You're one of Hollywood's most beloved power couples, seemingly living the perfect fairy tale life. Red carpets, Grammy wins, Oscar nominations. Everything looks flawless from the outside. But what happens when that picture-perfect image starts to crack? What happens when whispers turn into headlines, and suddenly, the world is questioning everything they thought they knew about your marriage? Tonight, we're diving deep into a story that has everyone talking, and honestly. It's got me questioning everything I thought I knew about one of country music's biggest stars and his Academy Award-winning wife. Because sometimes the most shocking revelations come not from what people say, but from what they don't say. This is the story of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman, and how a seemingly innocent real estate decision has exposed cracks in what many believed was Hollywood's most solid foundation. But here's the thing. This story goes so much deeper than just buying property overseas. We're talking about separate lives, cryptic interviews, and a move that has left Keith Urban completely blindsided. You see, while we were all distracted by award season and red carpet appearances, Nicole Kidman was quietly orchestrating what might be the most calculated move of her career. And Keith, well, let's just say he's been left to pick up the pieces of a life he thought he understood. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let me take you behind the velvet rope of this unfolding drama. Because what I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's most perfect couple. Let's start with what everyone can see on the surface. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. They're the couple that makes other celebrities jealous. 17 years of marriage, 2 beautiful daughters, a combined net worth that could buy a small country. Keith, the Australian country music superstar, who conquered Nashville, and Nicole, the powerhouse actress who's dominated both Hollywood and international cinema for decades. But here's where things get interesting. And trust me, this is where the story takes a turn that nobody saw coming. Just a few weeks ago, news broke that sent shockwaves through both the entertainment industry and their fan base. Nicole Kidman has officially applied for Portuguese residency. Now, on the surface, that might not sound like breaking news. Celebrities buy property all the time, right? They have homes in multiple countries, vacation spots, investment properties, But this isn't just about buying a house. This is about Nicole making a permanent move to Portugal. And here's the kicker. Keith Urban won't be joining her. At least, not anytime soon. Sources close to the couple reveal that Nicole has been planning this move for months, maybe even years. She's been quietly working with Portuguese immigration lawyers, setting up the paperwork, making connections in Lisbon's elite social circles. All while Keith was touring, recording albums, and living what he thought was their shared life in Nashville. The property in question, it's not just any house. We're talking about a stunning estate in Parque das Nações, one of Lisbon's most exclusive neighborhoods. But even that's just the beginning. Word on the street is that Nicole has her eyes on something even more spectacular, a piece of paradise in the Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club. Keith have gone completely quiet about their future plans. No joint statements. No cute Instagram posts about new adventures. No magazine interviews about their exciting next chapter. Just ... silence. And in Hollywood, silence usually means one of two things. Either something amazing is about to be announced, or something terrible is being carefully managed. Given everything we know about this Portugal situation, I'm leaning toward the latter. Now, I want to be clear about something. I don't think Nicole is the villain in this story. And I don't think Keith is either. What I think we're witnessing is something that happens in a lot of long-term marriages. Famous or not, to people who grew in different directions and are now struggling to find a way to honor both their individual dreams and their commitment to each other. Nicole spent years supporting Keith's career, living in his world, playing by his rules. Now she wants something different, something that fulfills her in ways that Nashville never could. That's not selfish, that's human. And Keith, he's trying to hold on to the life and the woman he loves while watching both slip away from him. That's not controlling, that's heartbreaking. But here's the thing about great love stories, and make no mistake, Nicole and Keith have had one of the great love stories of our time. Sometimes they require radical changes to survive. Sometimes staying together means being willing to completely reimagine what your life looks like. Maybe Nicole's move to Portugal isn't the end of their story. Maybe it's the beginning of a new chapter. Maybe Keith will surprise everyone and find a way to split his time between Nashville and Lisbon. Maybe they'll discover that their love is strong enough to survive geographical distance and professional differences. Or maybe, I hate even saying this, maybe this is the beginning of the end for one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Maybe some differences are too big to bridge, some dreams too different to reconcile. What I do know is that whatever happens next, both Nicole and Keith deserve to be happy. They deserve to pursue their dreams, even if those dreams no longer align perfectly with each other. But here's what I'm really curious about, and I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think love should require sacrifice of personal dreams? Is it fair for Nicole to ask Keith to leave the career and life he's built in Nashville? Is it fair for Keith to expect Nicole to stay in a life that no longer fulfills her? These are the questions that don't have easy answers. These are the questions that real couples, famous or not, struggle with every single day. What we're witnessing with Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a real-life examination of what happens when two people you love and respect find themselves wanting different things from life. It's messy, it's complicated, it's heartbreakingly human. Whether this story ends with a Portuguese fairy tale or a Nashville heartbreak song, one thing is certain: Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman have given us 17 years of believing in love, in partnership, in the possibility that two incredibly different people can build something beautiful together. And maybe that's enough. Maybe that's the real story worth telling. Whatever happens next, I'll be here to tell you about it. Because stories like this, stories about love, dreams, sacrifice, and the courage to change your life, these are the stories that matter. These are the stories that remind us that even our heroes are just human beings trying to figure it out as they go along. So what do you think is going to happen? Will Nicole and Keith find a way to make this work? Or are we watching the slow dissolution of one of Hollywood's great love stories? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and honestly, some of your insights are better than anything I could come up with. And if you loved diving deep into this story with me, hit that like button and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at the real lives of your favorite celebrities. 'Cause trust me, there are so many more stories to tell, and I can't wait to share them with you. Until next time, keep believing in love, even when it's complicated.